The topic for Unit 7, Learning Set 3 is the mortgage application process. This will match 8.3 in your workbook. And the objectives are to compute the monthly cost of paying for a house and understand the research that is necessary before you purchase a home. So in this first video, we're going to compute the monthly cost for paying for a house. So the first thing we want to do is, in this example, Heather is planning to buy a home. She has some money for a down payment already. She sees a home that she would like and computes that she would need to borrow $190,000 from the bank over a 30-year period with an APR that is 6.4%. What will be her total interest for the 30 years? So before we figure out the total interest, we first need to figure out what is her monthly payment on this loan, and then figure out what is the total amount she paid in all. So when we look at this, we want to go back to our Unit 3 and use our monthly payment formula, which is listed right under here. And for that, we're looking for the monthly payment. We need to know what the principal is. The principal is $190,000. We also need to know what our interest rate is. That's our APR, and it's 6.4%. And the last thing we need is our time period, which is 30 years. So when we put that in for the variables, we need to remember for the rate to convert it to decimal form, plug it into our formula, and we get a monthly payment of approximately $1,188.46. So then we need to find out what is the total amount that we actually paid on that loan. How much did Heather actually pay? So we got to figure out how many payments there are. Well, if it's a 30-year loan and there's 12 payments each year, we're going to have to multiply that 30 times 12. And then we multiply the number of payments by $1,188.46, our monthly payment. So Heather will pay in total $427,845.60 for her house. Now, to calculate the interest, we take that total payments amount and we subtract what was the original cost of the house. So we take and subtract our total payments from step 2, $190,000. So she is going to pay $237,845.60 in interest over the life of the loan. So in this second example, we're going to figure out, how do you figure out what the annual property tax is on the house that they're looking at? So Jessica and Daryl are looking at this house, and on the right you see the classified ad that describes the house. And in their town, tax is based on the square footage and other features of the house. So looking at the classified ad, we're going to use that to assess the value of the house. And then we want to determine what is the annual property tax on their house if the town has a tax rate of 89%. So using this ad, it's a 2-story colonial with a 2.5 bath. FPRL is fireplace, full basement, CAC is central air conditioning, a 30 by 30 foot deck, 3/4 acre, 600 square feet first floor, 1,500 square feet second floor, 20 by 20 foot dormer, 12 by 21 foot garage, 16 by 32 foot vinyl pool, gas heat, excellent condition, and they are going to pay $289,000. So assessed values, they're computed using this table on the left side of your screen. And things that are structural, the rates are based on square footage. And some other features are based on flat rates by either how many there are, how many square feet, or what the acre count is. They're all different things. So let's go over this whole thing. So structural rates. First floor. So they told us that it was a 600 square foot first floor, and it has a full basement. So when we look at this, first floor over a basement is $3 per square foot. So they gave us the square footage of 600. So our assessed value would be 600 times $3. So the assessed value for the first floor is $1,800. Second floor, looking at our list over here, is $225. So we do have a second floor, and it is 1,500 square foot. So that means our square footage is 1,500. Multiply that times $2.25, and that assessed value for the second floor is $3,375. Next thing we want to look at is a dormer. Is there a dormer? And there is a dormer. The dormer is a 20 by 20 foot dormer. So in this case, we don't know the square footage. They gave us the measurements for length times width, which we know when we multiply them, we get area. So the dormer would be 20 times 20, which would be 400 square feet. Multiply that times $1, and that is $400. There is a garage. That was also in the list, 12 by 21 foot garage. So we need to do the square footage. 12 times 21 is 252. Garage is $1. So that is $252. There is a deck. A 30 by 30 foot deck is listed. So that would be $900. Or not, I'm sorry, not $900. 900 square feet times 50 cents per square foot for a deck would be $450. There is a 16 by 32 foot vinyl pool. So that would give us 512 in square footage. And the vinyl pool is 75 cents per square foot. Multiply that, it's 384. Land is 3/4 of an acre. So it's 1,000 per acre. So you would need to take that 3/4 times 1,000. Okay, first bathroom, extra bathroom, half bathroom. So the first bathroom is $0. An extra full bathroom for each one is 100, and the half bath is 50. They told us the 2-story colonial was 2.5 bath, which means we have 1.5 extra baths. So the full bathroom is 100, the half bath is 50. So we would add that and get an assessed value of $150. There is a fireplace. So FRPL was a fireplace, which is $125. And remember, CAC is central air conditioning, and we have gas heat according to the listing. So central air conditioning is $200. Gas heat is $700. And that gives us a total value. We have to add everything in the right column. A total assessed value of $8,586. So you would then take, to figure out what your annual property tax is, you would take the assessed value of $8,586, multiply it times the 89% in decimal form, and the property tax for the year, so remember this is annual property tax, would be $7,641.54. So in the last example for this video, Kevin and Kathy Mackin have a mortgage with National Trust Bank. The bank requires that the Mackins pay their homeowner's insurance, property taxes, and mortgage in one monthly payment. And this is really normal for mortgage payments. Typically, you do pay your homeowner's insurance and your property taxes with your mortgage. Once you've fully paid off your house, you're going to have to remember you're going to have to pay homeowner's insurance and property taxes on your own. But while you have a loan for your house, a mortgage, it's typically all rolled up into one. So their monthly mortgage payment is $1,233.56. Their semi-annual property tax bill is $5,206. Their annual homeowner's insurance bill is $1,080. How much is the monthly payment they make to the National Trust? So when it says their monthly mortgage, that does not include the property tax and the homeowner's insurance. That's just strictly the amount for the house. So one thing to note is that the mortgage states it is monthly. The tax is semi-annual and the homeowner's insurance is annual. So we need to put them all into the same unit of measure. So they want to know what the monthly payment is. So we want to turn the tax and the homeowner's insurance into monthly amounts. So to figure out the monthly amount for insurance, we would take, since that's an annual amount, that $1,080 and divide it by 12. And that would be $90 a month. The semi-annual property tax, we pay that twice a year. So to change that into a monthly amount, because that amount covers 6 months at a time, you would take $5,206 and divide it by 6. And to calculate the total monthly payment to National Trust, you're going to add your monthly mortgage, the tax, and the homeowner insurance amount. And so that tells us that the monthly payment they make to their bank is $2,191.23.